What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Alright, I know I haven't made a video in about 2 weeks. I've had a couple of personal issues to deal with, and also I've been completely consumed with getting a B10 Necro team going. Because I miss the mana, to be honest with you. Not only do I miss the mana, but I need will runes and nemesis runes. And rage runes, to be honest with you. My rage runes suck. My best attacker runes are fatal. So anyway, that's besides the point. So I've been on all my free time. I've been on boosters. I made 4 new 6 stars in the last 2 weeks as well. So I'm gonna show you what I've been working on. And I know you guys aren't. I keep making that mistake. I know you guys aren't gonna like one of the monsters, but I personally like his kit, Arjun, right here. I think he's really good. I've been looking for an excuse to build him. He's been sitting as a 5-star awakened since last year, and he had skill ups in here. But I really like his kit. So we're gonna talk about their kits, the team I built, why I built it, while I'm doing it. So this team manually 9 out of 10 times it's gonna beat the boss. So we're gonna do a round manual, and then I'm gonna show you auto. Auto is a hit or miss. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it doesn't win. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for everybody. But I think that if I improve their runes, that it can be a full auto team. I have to tweak a few things with this team. Speed, the order of everything is actually very important for this team too. So, let's begin with the order. The order of everything is Bella. Bella's the fastest one. Bella's at 160 speed, which is a little bit of a waste, but I use Bella in B10 Dragons, so that's why Bella's so fast. Next is Colleen. Colleen is like 100 and I would say I want to say she's over 137. She's somewhere up there, but she doesn't have speed in slot 2. She's got the higher speed though out of the other 3. Then is Lapis in the order, and then is Arjun, and then is Arang. I want Arang to go last for her 3rd skill. Her 3rd skill puts 3 debuffs. It puts slow, weaken defense, and weaken attack. Weaken attack is actually pretty important for this dungeon, for this boss too. So there's a lot of debuffs on this team. Also, we have 3 weaken attacks. The other form of weaken attack is in Colleen and Arjun. We have 2 unrecoverables, and we have 2 weakened defenses. Right, the other weakened defense is in the form of Bella, and then we also have glancing hit coming out of Arang. So there's a lot going on with this team. A lot of debuffs, which is also good. All these debuffs are very good for Arjun's 3rd skill, which is pretty important too. Arjun's 3rd skill hits this boss really hard. I really do like him for this dungeon, at least for like a obtainable monster. So, all right, let's take it off of auto. We're gonna manual this boss. So I also try to manipulate this boss with the team that I'm bringing. If you notice that my 2 attackers are wind monsters. And then I have Lapis. Now Lapis, I know she's an attack monster, but she's there just to break the shield. She's really not there for her attacks. She is there also for the unrecoverable. The unrecoverable is pretty important. Now, I tanked out Lapis, so that pretty much this boss, he takes your attackers. So he's either going to take Arang or Arjun. Odds are, most of the time, he's going to take those 2. And Lapis has to tank the damage. As I said, Lapis is just there. Lapis is there for her leader ability, and for and to tank the damage from Arjun and Arang. And the reason why I also like Arjun and Arang is they're capable of killing each other when they get possessed pretty quick. So that's a big plus with them. Alright, we don't have to use the 2nd skill. Alright. I should have actually, but anyway. I'm gonna bank on, okay. Let's bank on this right now. Alright, so we didn't get slow, so I'm gonna end up wasting her 3rd skill. Anyway, now we got the slow. Alright. I'm gonna do this so I could do this and land unrecoverable. I hope I land on. Alright, we didn't land unrecoverable. It's okay. So we got the glancing hit, which is a good thing, a very good thing. I was gonna wait to use his, but I'm gonna use her third skill so we can continue with the slow. All right. So we're gonna buff attack. We kind of need to buff attack. All right. See, what sucks is I haven't gotten the revenge proc, but that violent proc was actually really good, and this violent proc was really good as well. So let's try and land slow on him again. We landed everything we wanted to land. Get another turn of weakened defense. So we gotta land this unrecoverable. And it's not landing. That's not a good thing. We could kill him right now, but I'm gonna save it for the next turn. Oh, killed him anyway. The rank hit him too hard. I kind of wanted to save that, but it's okay. Yeah, let's kill him. Oh, we didn't. It's okay. She violent proc. Alright, so let's heal. Heal. Hopefully we get a proc. Nope. Okay. We have to hope we land glancing right now. We landed glancing. Glancing was actually pretty important to land. Oh, perfect. Attack down. Now he's hitting like a baby. Right, we want to break the shield. So, yeah, let's use his third skill. I only got 2 more turns, and alright, this isn't available, so we're good for now. Let's try and land unrecoverable. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm gonna land slow too for the next turn. Alright, good. So now he's pretty much dead. Yeah, he's gone. Let's just buff attack to make sure. Done. So this team does it pretty well manually. The problem is on auto. On auto, and I made this team and I'm getting 4-star destroyed ones. That's just killing me here. On auto, it can derp. And one thing I don't like about Colleen on auto is she uses her heal as a buff all the time. And sometimes that ends up, when you need her to heal, it doesn't work out correctly. And then sometimes, like, you guys know on auto, you end up getting more violent procs and revenge procs than you normally would. Like, you're actually getting revenge procs now on auto. And you'll see it against the boss. Sometimes when you get unlucky and they use the wrong skills. Now, I made a mistake with a rank. But it was unavoidable either. I wanted to max out Arang's first and third skill. All of the 9 tails that I threw into her, they went into the second and third. I didn't want to max the second skill. So, it is what it is. Now, with Arjun, you want to max his second and third skill because you want to be able to put the slow constantly. So, maxing their skills is actually pretty important. Lapis, if you can max her second skill, that's all she really needs. You don't want to max her third skill. You don't want her third skill available at all, to be honest with you. Her third skill is pretty useless the way I built this team. Because she's a tank and her third skill really isn't healing for herself. And the fact of the matter is, this entire team is actually kind of self-sustaining too. If anybody hasn't noticed, everybody can heal themselves or the team in some way. Like Arjun with his first skill, he heals himself. Lapis with her third skill, she heals herself. But against the boss, it's worthless, her third skill, to heal herself. Colleen has a team heal. Bella has a team heal. And Orang has that second skill, that second skill, and you know what? If that second skill hits hard enough, it's a full heal for her. So it's pretty good for her. And all of the weakening effects that this team puts is really, really good, especially attack down and glancing hits, so you could survive. Because the more he attacks, the harder he hits too. It's like this dungeon is pretty tough. And the order of everything too, as I said, is very important with this dungeon. So I think if I improve their runes, I'm going to show you their runes after everything. I know I've said this like a million times, but that's what's been on my mind, is improving their runes, is maxing out their runes, and maybe changing a few things around. So, alright, so we landed all the weakening effects we wanted to land in the beginning. Pretty much got almost a full heal for himself. But anyway, alright, so now we got glancing also. See, that was a derp on what's her name's end, Lapis, because she used her third skill. See, the other problem with this is like Orang. Look, she'll violent proc. She'll do all kinds of things to you, and she can kill you pretty much. That's what you got to be careful with sometimes. It's better when Arjun gets taken. That's for sure. I'll tell you that much. See, the glancing is what kept me alive right now. Arjun just derped badly. They really haven't been landing this slow. See? This is why I like Orang and Arjun, because they kill each other pretty quick. There we go. That weaken attack was perfect, by the way. The only thing that's going to save me right now is the fact that he has glancing on him. Oh, she put weaken attack as well. It's over. Should be over. Yeah. See? But this is a hit or miss, guys. Seriously. Sometimes they don't do it. Sometimes they don't do it at all. And it's because of their runes. So let's go. Let's show you their runes. Unknown scrolls. Woohoo. What great drops. First one I'm going to show is Lapis. Oh, and let me tell you something before we go on. Colleen is a trooper. When you see her runes, I can't believe how well she's doing. But anyways, so look at the substats too. I had to make sure. Look at her overall stat. I had to make sure that she had the 133. She's at 133 speed. All right, we'll take a look at Colleen's speed after. I don't remember all their speeds off the top of my head. So I made sure she had some decent crit rate and attack substats though. See that? And then we got Colleen. Look, her runes are still like +6. She doesn't need any more though. Let's take a look at her 146 speed. Okay. So she doesn't need any more than this, to be honest with you. So you could give her some really bad hand-me-down runes, and she'll do perfectly fine. But defense actually works very well in this dungeon. Very, very well, surprisingly. Not surprisingly, he doesn't weaken defense, so. Alright, we got Arjun here. These are Arjun's overall stats. I had to switch around. If you see this blue rune over here, I had to switch it around, put the speed, and make sure that he was faster than Orang. So, you'll see in a second. And then we've got Orang. Oh, and Arjun and Orang are fully skilled, so is Colleen, Bella, and Lapis is the only one without skill ups. Look at Orang's speed, 120 on the dot. Now, let me tell you what the problem is with Orang. And see, she's got 44% crit rate, and I have crit damage on her. And then he has 42% crit rate, and I have crit damage on him. These are big no-nos, to be honest with you guys. And this is the problem with this team. If I can improve the crit rate. The other thing is, though, like Orang, you see 49% accuracy. She has nice accuracy subs from the runes that she has. Where are they? See, she's got accuracy in almost every 13% over here. 5%. I made sure that she had accuracy, to be fully honest with everybody. Then him, he was like a last minute decision, and I just threw runes on him. And I really do like him, to be honest with you guys. He's got high defense too. Where'd all that defense come from? He doesn't have a defense rune. .12% over there. 6%. 6%. Okay. But he's got really high defense for the way I built him. And his attack isn't all that great. So, if I can improve their crit rates and keep some of these stats, I think this team would be a lot better. And then try and keep the speed, because I'm telling you, the order of things is the most important thing in this entire, in my entire team. It's to make sure, and it's to make sure that she goes last and she has her cooldown to land this third skill right here. Now, since my attackers are wind attackers, I don't use her leader ability. I use her leader ability more, since it's an overall for everybody. And this is for just in case Orang or what's his name, Arjun, don't crit against themselves when they're possessed. The others can somewhat kill them. You know, so the 25% attack for the whole team actually helps out, and it helps out against the boss too. So, because I've had moments where they should have killed the boss and they didn't kill the boss, and it's like, and then I have to go through the whole thing all over again. But whatever. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this video. I'll talk to everybody later.